Hi everyone, in this video I'm gonna try to show you how much I learned over the last 3 months working with this book, Interchange to be in Mr. Leo classes at CETEC JOJUTLA, so enjoy it. What are you looking at? Hi, I'm seeing a video. I hardly recognize Jojutla's downtown. It looks completely different. Yeah, the neighborhood has changed a lot since that huge earthquake hit 3 years ago. I remember I was studying for an important test when the earthquake hit. It feels scary. It was a tragedy. I was having lunch with my family when the earthquake hit. I really think it was a tragedy, and yes, the whole neighborhood is different. The best change in my opinion is the new park. It's great and peaceful, and it's a great place to get together with family and friends. By the way, do you remember that Café Colibri? Of course, now they are a clothing store instead. That's such a shame. Remember we used to hang out with our friends after school? I do. I enjoy meeting our friends at that cafe after class. I used to have dates there. And then I walk around the park with her, around the park. But these days, couples hardly ever get together at the park to talk. That is a thing of the past. Nowadays, couples meet online. You know, through dating apps. And they chat at Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, apps like this. That's too bad. In the future, people might to fall in love with robots. In other hand, how the job continue going? Well, to be honest, it's not going too well. Seriously? Why? I've been on 2 interviews and I didn't get either job. Oh no, that's too bad. What do you think was wrong? I guess it was my body language. Maybe you're right. Have you ever heard about a book named Secrets and Science of Body Language at Work? No, I haven't. It's really interesting. It was written by Carol Kinsey woman. In her book, she said you had 7 seconds to make a lasting first impression. She gave us some powerful ways to make a first impression, a positive first impression at your job interview. Please tell me more about them. First, she said you need to adjust your attitude. Attitudes that attract people include friendly, happy, approachable, and curious. Okay, what else? Do you remember how do you stand up to your interview? Do you stand up straight and you pull your shoulders back and hold your hand high? No, I didn't. Well, you shouldn't have stood tall. That position projects confidence and credibility. Just by assuming this physical position, you will begin to feel sure of yourself. Okay, now I get it. It's really important smiling. A smile is an invitation, a signal of welcome. It says, I'm friendly and approachable. Did you smile? Okay. Another way to make a positive first impression is making eyes contact. Mr. Woman recommends looking into interview's eyes long enough to notice what color they are. Should have made eye contact. Yeah, I will take into the advices. I have been looking for a job for a long time. I'm getting frustrated. Don't worry, every interview is an opportunity to increase your skill at making a positive first impression. If you follow this advice, you will get a great job soon. Thank you. By the way, where were the interviews? The first interview was in a big law firm. They are looking for a receptionist. I thought I'd get the job because I enjoy talking with people. Sounds like that job was perfect for you. You could be a great receptionist. You are friendly, organized, and hardworking. Why did you get it? The manager says I didn't have enough experience using computers. Well, what about the second job? Right, the second interview was at a clothing store. The job sounds great. I thought I might be a perfect cashier because I'm good at managing money. What did you say her? I had to tell her the truth. I said I didn't have any experience creating a spreadsheet and that I was willing to learn. But she said she needed to hire someone with a lot of experience in an online spreadsheet course. There are many, and most are free. That's a great idea. I will do it. In other hands, how your college classes going? Well, I haven't taken them through Zoom and Google Classroom. I shouldn't have complained about them. Now I miss them. What about your English classes with Mr. Leo? Well, I haven't taken classes through Facebook. I really miss face-to-face classes. I see your point. Yeah, I've learned a lot, such as landmarks, historical buildings, paintings, books, and interesting facts. Really? Tell me a little about historical buildings. Would you like to hear about the Taj Mahal? Sure, go ahead. The Taj Mahal is one of the most recognizable buildings in the world. Not only is the Taj Mahal beautiful, it's a symbol of paternal love that lasts forever. It was built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his third wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Mumtaz was his third wife, but also his favorite. But she died while giving birth to their 14th child, so she believed that. The Taj Mahal was completed by thousands of artists and craftsmen. So what would you do for love? Almost anything she asked me, except building something like that. I mean, I love her, but I'm poor. Hey, did you get your driver license? No, I didn't. I didn't do very well on tests. I have to do it again next week. You need to study better. I will help you. Let's get started now. I'm not in the mood for studying now. Come on, if you don't study hard, you will not get your driver license. Okay, well, the first one is this. That must means you aren't allowed to park here. Correct. Next. What does this thing mean? Probably means you have got to fasten your seatbelt. You're right. The next one is this. It's pretty easy. That definitely means you cannot turn left. Okay, the next one is this. That perhaps means cars aren't allowed on the street because they are street for pedestrians only, so you can drive through there. You're right. Okay, one more. This one. It could mean drivers have to drive within that speed limit. So if you go above that speed limit, you will have to slow down. Okay, the last one. You look confused. Do you need help? Yes, please. It means you can do two things. You aren't allowed to turn right or go straight. Okay, now I get it. Well, enough studying for today. Would you like to see a movie in Netflix? I get it. What do you think about Gravity movie? No, I was watching it last weekend, but I fell asleep before the end. You did? Yes, in my opinion it was so boring. I never see such a bad acting. Well, that movie will please some people, but not others. If you like space movies, you might enjoy it. What about the new Avengers movie? It is certainly worth seeing if you like action, great special effects, and a lot of loud. I enjoyed it even more than the last one. I've heard about it. I suppose to be fantastic. So why don't we say it? You don't mind seeing again? No at all. Just pull plays and I'll make some popcorn.